A history written in blood cannot be erased by lies written in ink. The memoir of Henry von Berenreute and his fallen blood kingdom. It is history. It is drama. It is a story of betrayal. It is I, the narrator. Join me in this heart-wrenching tale. During the 13th century, Bavaria was ruled by the great Henry von Berenreute. He was the son of Anton von Berenreute and Christine Bauer. Henry married Augusta Kaiser, daughter of Avon Kaiser, the ruler of Prussia. Henry and Augusta had two lovely children, Princess Matilda and Prince Maximilian, who is our protagonist. Henry was not the only child of Anton and Christine. Hildebolt Von Berenreute is the twin brother of Henry and also the antagonist of this story. Hildebolt is married to Victoria Schulz, daughter of Ernst Schulz. They have a son, Ludwig von Berenreute. Henry was more noble and righteous than Hildebolt. Henry proved himself to be worthy to be a king. But Hildebolt is cunning and evil. He thinks only about himself and does not care about the people's well-being. Anton knew what kind of a king Hildebolt would become, so he decided to crown Henry as King of Bavaria. Hildebolt was appointed as royal advisor for the kingdom, but not being a king made Hildebolt enraged. As years pass by, the royal council are unfavorable for crowning Maximilian as king. Vengeance consumed Hildebolt. He could not stand at the sight of Henry's heir taking the throne. He wanted Ludwig to rule the kingdom. Evil Hildebolt made a gut-wrenching plan to take over the kingdom. Hildebolt and Ernst Schulz made an alliance among each other and came with an evil plan to conquer the kingdom. They also joined with the outlaws and bandits in favor of not interfering in their raids. On a gloomy day, Hildebolt and Schulz, along with the outlaws, attacked the castle. Bandits set the whole city on fire. They killed all the people who supported Henry's rule. Families were burnt, children left alone the street. The city was in chaos. Henry and some of his loyal guards could not defend against Hildebolt's fury. Henry was captured by the outlaws and was beheaded by Hildebolt in front of his family. Augusta and her two children ran to a safe place, but was obstructed by Victoria. Maximilian fought bravely against her guards, but was outnumbered. Augusta ordered Maximilian to run away with his sister, but Victoria stabbed Matilda and killed her. Furious, Max charged towards Victoria, but Augusta's loyal men dragged Max away. As they were escaping, Maximilian looked back and saw his city on flames along with his family and his people. Devastated, Maximilian was on his knees and lets out a loud, sad battle cry. He swore to avenge his family and his people. He swore to kill Hildebolt and take back his kingdom. Maximilian and his loyal 5 families set out to begin their new life. Several days passed after the ambush. Maximilian and his followers settled in Nusslohe, south of Bavaria. They made a temporary settlement for survival, but in need of shelter and basic amenities. Maximilian announced to his people that this will be their new home, and together they will build their new city and conquer the lands. There was finally a ray of hope for the people. First thing they did was pave a main road that connects the two Kings Road. They built 3 shires, honoring the memories of his dead family. With their blessings, they began to build their new city.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
Maximilian decided building a logging camp should be the first priority, as it helps them to chop down trees and construct new buildings. After completing the logging camp, they assigned one family to the camp. Then for food, they built a hunter's camp. This will ensure that the people will be having enough food through all the seasons. Forager's hut was required for collecting berries and other plant-based food products. They started building that as soon as they finished building the hunter's camp. People worked all night building the hut. As soon as it's finished, a family was assigned to it. Now it's time to build burgage plots, a place where the families can live peacefully. There were 5 families in total, so there was a need for building 5 houses, so that each family can have their own land. The burgages were built near the workplaces so that the people can have easy access to it. It took some time to build the 5 houses. People worked hard even through the harsh storms, and finally constructed their houses. People need fuel for fire, so they decided to build a woodcutter's lodge. During the winter, double the fuel is spent to keep their families warm and safe. Meat and other food products cannot be kept in the open. It may get spoiled by the weather or be stolen by bandits. So they built a granary for safekeeping and stored all the food in it. Some more good news has reached the town. Some of the relatives of the loyal families who followed Maximilian are arriving soon to live in this town. People were excited, and they built 2 more burgage plots for their accommodation. The hitching post was built on the main road, so that the ox could have easy access around the place. To store goods and other materials, a big storehouse was built. This would allow them to store even excess materials for their convenience. Maximilian watched his people and his city grow in front of his own eyes. He stood as a proud king among his people, guiding them to a better future. But still, something was bothering him. He soon realized the danger that lurked beyond these walls. Maximilian was ready to build his own army. This is the end of this chapter. The people have made a foundation to their new life, and now they have to face the world. I'm the narrator. Until next time, this is goodbye, for now.